What is up, accurate traders? This is Munya, the best volatility indices trader, and in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how I managed to get trades in profit using a very simple volatility indices strategy that you can also use right now as soon as you finish watching these videos. As you can see, we have got about 4 trades on volatility indices that are in profit, and we are going to be discussing and looking into these trades and setups so that you can also learn and see how you can do it on your own. We're going to be installing the strategy together, we're going to be discussing the conditions together, and we're going to be doing live trading together so that you see exactly how it works. It's a very simple strategy, so if you follow the correct settings and the correct conditions for this strategy, you should be able to get similar results when trading with this. But please make sure that you try out the strategy first on your demo accounts so that you learn and understand it first before moving on to your real account where emotions are involved. But nonetheless, as you can see right now, we are on V51S. We are starting from a 1 hour time frame, and we're going to be doing top-down analysis as well as time frame blending. So stay up until the end so that you can fully understand how this strategy works and where we are getting these beautiful profits. You should be able to be a profitable volatility indices trader if you are subscribed to this channel. So let's jump into it right now. The first thing that we want to do is to install our strategy. The first indicator we want is a moving average. This moving average is going to have the following properties. We're going to have a period of 14. We're going to have a shift of 0. The method is exponential. Apply to close, and we do not have any levels on this indicator. And on visualization, we're going to allow all time frames to be showing this strategy so that we can do our time frame blending correctly, and we can also do our top-down analysis. Okay, on our style, I'm going to choose this green color for our first indicator, and I'm going to click done. And as you can see, we now have that green moving average running across our charts. I'm going to simply adjust its size so that it's clear to you guys. Maybe that is too much. Let me keep it down a little bit. Yes, this is our first indicator. This is our first moving average. The next indicator is also going to be a moving average, but it is going to have the following properties. We're going to change the period only to 50. Everything else, keep it the same. And also the color, we need to change it to red so that we can differentiate between the two moving averages that we have. So if I click done, you'll see that we now have another green one right and the red one right there running across our charts. Okay, with these two indicators, what we are left with is an indicator that's going to help us with our momentum and our market direction. Okay, so we're going to add an indicator called the stochastic oscillator, which is right here, and it is going to have the following properties that you see on my screen. We've got a percentage K period of 1, a percentage D period of 1, a slowing of 1, a price field of low over high, a method of simple, and we've got these two important levels that you need on your charts. We've got our level 20, which we labeled as a buy zone, and we've got our level 80, which we labeled as a sell zone on our charts. And then we're going to click on done, and what I want you guys to take note of is the styling. Your main and your signal should have the same color as your background color. That is, if you have got a white background like me on your charts, make sure that your main and your signal are all white. Okay, and then once you're done, you simply click on done, and as you can see, we've got these two levels added down here under our indicator window 1. We've got our sell zone, which is from level 80 to level 100, and we also have our buy zone, which is from level 20 to 0 down to 0. Okay, so we're left with one indicator that we're going to install. So going back again to my indicator section, this time I'm going to click where it says indicator window 1, and we're going to choose another moving average again, and this time the period is going to be 10. Everything else again remains the same, and of course we're going to change the color so that we can differentiate between these moving averages. So I'm going to choose this black color, and I'm going to click on done, and as you can see, we now have a black line down below. So this is the complete strategy that I was using to get into these trades that you see right here, and I'm going to show you guys again how I was identifying setups and trades to enter into, be it a buy trade or a sell trade. It's a very simple strategy, so let's jump into it. So what you see right now is the complete strategy, and now you just have to be able to interpret and see when can you buy and when can you sell. And this is what you do. I'm going to start off with explaining how you enter into a sell trade, because I actually have a sell trade that I'm in right now on the charts, and you see how we got into that. So the first thing is you have to look at this black line down here. This is the line that tells you the information that is happening on your charts in the simplest form. So once you see this black line going up and up and up like this, it means we have got buy traders in the market that are entering into the market and pushing the market up. So we have got that bullish momentum going on. So whenever you see the black line rising and rising, you can see that sometimes it would do like a 10. It means that sellers will be trying to push the market down, but you see that it will keep on rising and rising. So this is a measure of the number of buyers that we have. So as we go up, it means there are more buyers than sellers in the market, and as we go down, it means there are now more sellers in the market than buyers in the market. And once we reach this zone that we have identified as our sell zone, which starts from level 80, we are saying with the number of buyers that are in the market right now, as we know the market, it moves in cycles. So once we reach this level 80, we know that buyers are most likely going to start to be fewer and fewer and fewer up until sellers are the ones that are now controlling the market. This is how the market moves. This is the market cycle. In fact, we cannot have buyers the whole lifetime, right? So this is what happens, and this indicator helps us identify when buyers or sellers have been exhausted in the market. So once we see the black line here on our sell zone, we know that buyers are now starting to be in extinction and sellers are now trying to kick into the market. So this is our first sign for a sell trade, having this black line reach our sell zone, that is level 80, but we can't enter because it's not accurate, right? It's just a general statement that buyers are now exiting, or the momentum or the buy momentum is now ending. It's just a general statement, but when you're trading, you want to have sniper entries. Remember, you want to have accurate trades. You want to know when exactly to enter, right? So what you do next is you are going to look for a break of market structure. A break of market structure basically means that there has been a structure that had been going on and you are changing that structure into a new structure, or there has been a setup or trade that you were in or trend that you were in, but we are now breaking that trend into a new trend. So we've already identified that there was a bullish trend, right? So there was a bullish market structure, but now we want to see if there is a bearish market structure on our charts currently, and we can only see that by looking on our candlesticks and our green line. When you see your candlesticks crossing to be below the green line, you know, opening and closing below the green line, you know that we are breaking a bullish market structure. So each and every time we were crossing here, we were breaking the bullish market structure. As you can see previously, candlesticks were just all above this green line, but now we are breaking that bullish market structure, creating a bearish market structure. So whenever you see candlesticks crossing to be below your green line, that's your second condition. It means that we are entering into a bearish market structure, but you don't enter again based on that, because you can see that there were multiple times the green line crossed to be below the candlesticks crossed to be below the green line. There's so many multiple times because the market will be trying to break that market structure a number of times, of course, and sometimes buyers will be more powerful and will stop that break of market structure from occurring, right? So once you have that, you need to go to a 30-minute time frame and see another confirmation of that break of market structure, and we find it when the candlesticks crosses now the red line as well. So you've got your green and the red line broken now. That's your second condition for a break of market structure. You know that no, something must now happen. Remember, our red line right there is our trend line. The EMA 50 can also work as a trend line. I'm sure you guys know it from the previous videos. I always talk about this, that the EMA 50 is also your trend line, so you can actually follow it and see what exactly is happening in the market. But nonetheless, let's go to our 15-minute time frame, where we'll get our third condition, which is called the golden cross. So the golden cross basically means that you have got the red line and the green line crossing each other. And we said, since we said our EMA 50 is our trend, the moment we see another line crossing our trend, that's a confirmation of a trend. So let's see if the red line crosses, if the green line crosses to be below the red line, we know for sure that it's a sell trade. So let's look for that golden cross. And right here, you can see we found the golden cross. The green line crossed to be below the red line, confirming our sell trade. And that's why we entered into this sell trade. So this is how exactly it looks like. This is what you'll be seeing before your trade. You enter, and these are the results. So from here going down, these are the results. And from my sell level going up, that's what you see before you enter. And as you can see, we managed to get into that beautiful sell trade, which is very, very profitable. I think it sold the whole day, or at least for more than 24 hours. So as an intraday trader, you would have actually made huge profits, since you are looking into entering and closing a trade within a day. If you're a position trader, of course, you have to look at the higher time frames to really get a bigger picture of what is happening in the market. Okay, let's take a look at trades that are actually closer to our entry, so that you guys can see entries before they actually happen. I know V50 is currently in profit. We have just entered into profit right there on our sell trade, and still the same concept applied. We have got our black line right here in our sell zone, which is our first sign. We have got a break of market structure, which we said can be crossing this green line, breaking this green line, and crossing to be below the green line. And this shows a break of market structure. As you can see, all along candlesticks we're above the green line. So when we now see them crossing to be below the green line, we know that something is up. But nonetheless, we don't enter right away. Remember, we need more confirmations. So I'm going to go to my 30-minute time frame and look if it crossed the red line. And yes, it was also crossing the red line multiple times, which is perfect, which is exactly what we need. And we still have our black line in our sell zone, indicating that we still have chance to create that sell momentum going down from there, going down right there. But nonetheless, we need the third condition for us to be able to enter into a trade. And how do we get the third condition? We go to our 15-minute time frame and look for the golden cross. And we said what? The golden cross is when the green line crosses to be below the red line if you are selling. And you can see that it was crossing multiple times right there. And we had the golden cross quite a number of times, indicating that we should be in a sell trade. So currently, this is where we are at. I'm sure this is a trade that you have not been seeing lately. Most of the trades that I post here would have already been in profit. So if you are actually a subscriber and you've turned on your notification bell and you've seen this video quite early, you can actually jump into this sell trade on V50 and get some profit, right? Because it's just starting. Okay, let me look for another trade again. Let's look at V75 1S. Okay, V75 1S again is just starting. We just started our sell trade, but let me just re-explain. Remember, we said the black line in our sell zone, which happened right there. We said candlesticks crossing to be below the green line, breaking a market structure. We see it right there. 30-minute time frame, we can see that we're already touching our red line, which is another condition. And the 15-minute time frame, we are looking for the golden cross. So the golden cross is happening right here. And as you can see, you can actually catch and enter into this trade again if you see this video quite early. This is the reason why you should turn on your notification bell, so that whenever I upload a video, you'll be able to see it right away and jump into these trades. Okay, so we've got a nice sell trade here on V75 1S, but what I want to explain to you is the previous trade that occurred before this one, which is a buy trade on V75 1S. Remember, we have not talked about buy trades yet, so let's jump into when do you actually buy. It's basically the same, but in reverse with the sell conditions. Number one, this time we want to see the black line reaching our buy zone. Remember, here we're saying sellers are driving the market down. Sellers are pushing the market down. Sellers are pushing our market down, down, coming from there. And we're saying once they reach this buy zone, it means that they are now coming into an end, right? Sellers are now fewer than the buyers that are trying to kick into the market. But remember, you don't enter based on that only. You have to look for a break of market structure. And we say that is when candlesticks cross to be above our green line right there. And you can see candlestick crossed to be above our green line. So if I go to my 30-minute time frame, I should also get another confirmation. And we said when you see also breaking the red line, that's a good sign that there is a strong break of market structure. Remember, our red line there is a trend. So once you see that trend being broken from above, you know what happens next. That's a breakout from above, and you know what you do on those trades, even if you're trading with trend lines, right? And 15-minute time frame, we said we have to look for when the golden cross occurs, and this time the green line is crossing to be above our red line, which is above our trend line, which means we are actually going up. And as you can see, the market pushed all the way up. So right now we are coming from this bullish market structure and we are breaking it right here, and we are expecting the market to keep driving down. We also have our momentum indicator right there, and we're expecting this to occur to our V75-1S trade. Okay, so I've already explained how you enter into a buy trade and a sell trade right there. Okay, let's look at V100. That's another one, and in V100 I just use the same concept that I discussed, I think, on the previous video. If you haven't seen it, make sure you go watch it. And in the previous video, I talked about having conditions met before and having re-entries that you can take advantage of. So what do I mean by that? You can see that on V100, the first trade happened here. This is when I was actually supposed to enter a trade. We see that our black line reached our sell zone. We see that our break of market structure happened here. Candlestick crossed to below the green line and the red line if you check in the 30-minute time frame. But we missed that trade, right? We missed that trade. But then I said you can find re-entries, because as you can see, we've been having re-entries and re-entries on each and every section, right? So you can see that each and every time the market pushed up, it was going to give you a re-entry of a sell, a re-entry of a sell, and a re-entry of a sell, right? So this time we are here. The black line is in our sell zone right here, and at the same time we are seeing candlesticks crossing to be below the green line right there, which is actually good. And if you actually go to a 15-minute time frame, you'll see that there was a golden cross right here. So this is a re-entry trade. We actually missed the first actual trade of it, which I showed you in our 1 hour time frame right here. So these are all re-entries that you see on the market right here with these picks. These are just re-entries that we would have just entered into, but actually we managed to catch the last, I don't know if it's the last re-entry, but the current re-entry, we are actually in it, and we are selling our V100. I'm going to sell, I think, up to this level. So if you find price not yet at this level, you better actually jump in and find some good trades. I'm also going to be posting these setups and trades in our Telegram channel. It's a free Telegram channel you can join for free. I'll leave the link in the description box below. So just go to the description box below, click the link, and you'll be able to join our free Telegram channel where I post signals, setups, strategies, and anything that can help you grow. There are over 8,000 traders in that group, so I'm sure it is a good trading community for you guys to join and find information pertaining volatility indices, booming crash, currencies, and anything that you can trade, even Nasdaq or your S&Ps. So everything will be able to be you'll be able to find it in our free Telegram channel. And as you guys know, on each and every video I do give away a free spot in our VIP signals group, which is a group where I post trades that I'm actually entering into, and I enter and trade with the people that are in that group. So our winner in this video, I'm going to put their comment right here on the screen. and congratulations, you have won yourself a free spot in our VIP Signals group. And if you want to win the next free spot in the next video, just make sure that you are a subscriber, because I'm going to check, and make sure that you have liked this video, because again I'm going to check. And for me to be able to get your number, you have to leave your comment in the comment section. Comment something great, comment something interesting, and comment something unique, and I'll be able to pick you from the comment section and announce you right here. Make sure that you have your notification bell turned on, so that you will be able to know when you have won yourself a free spot in our VIP Signals group. So I hope you guys are going to practice this strategy first on your demo accounts before moving on to your real accounts, because trading is very emotional and people might face emotions and fail to use the strategy correctly. But if you have the real strategy and concept, you will be able to make these blues on your charts. You can actually trade on any volatility index and still make it to profit. So tell me guys what you think about this strategy. Share with me your results in my inbox. Like I said, my number will also be available in our free Telegram channel, so make sure you join the group. It's free again. So until next time.